What's up, you guys? Welcome back to V.S.O.P Sports Radio, where we only drink the finest of cognac. I'm your host, Ryan, and today, do we have a show for you? Anthony Edwards might have just started an all-out war with Cameron, legendary Harlem rapper turned sportscaster, Cameron from the It Is What It Is sports show. But before we do that, if you guys can do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button, because my philosophy is if you enjoy the vibe, why not like and subscribe? Now, let's get into it. Now, for those of you who don't know, Cameron and Mace started their own sports show called It Is What It Is. And since its start back, I want to say maybe about a year and a half ago, the show has taken off tremendously. Their production quality has gone up. They've gone from a few episodes a week to pretty much airing every weekday, Monday through Friday, discussing various topics. And a lot of people tune in and a lot of people enjoy this show. And now, of course, you know, with talking about sports, you might rub people the wrong way. Pause. You might piss a couple of folks off just with the things that you say, even though you're giving an honest take. Hell, I've even been the target at some of this anger that just comes along with giving honest sports takes. But just recently, Anthony Edwards, after being eliminated from the playoffs, Adidas decided to use this as an opportunity to continue to promote his sneakers and, you know, start it's some type of campaign for Anthony Edwards. And the concept of this commercial is, you know, Anthony Edwards, you know, reading receipts or having receipts about the things that people say about him. And it's very interesting because, you know, there's Edwards is shooting, you know, playing basketball. There's some guy there and he's reading the receipts, or which is pretty much, you know, some of the different things that people say. You know, they said something about whatever, they mentioned whatever Carmelo Anthony said, and he had something to say about that, but it wasn't disrespectful. Then they said, you know, Cameron says you're an all-star, but you're not a superstar yet. And Anthony Edwards' response to that was F buddy. First of all, shame on Adidas. Shame on Adidas for even thinking this was a great idea, because as someone who watches It Is What It Is almost daily, Cameron and Mace, they have not disrespected Anthony Edwards. And okay, Anthony Edwards, if they say you're an all-star but you're not a superstar yet, where's the disrespect in that? For Anthony Edwards to sit there and say F buddy, I think clearly shows his age. You know, everybody was trying to say he's the next Jordan, so on and so forth. And that incident clearly showed his age. And now what I'm looking up right now is Cameron's response to what Anthony Edwards had to say. And so Cameron took to Instagram to repost the commercial, and his response was hashtag F buddy, laughing emojis, fire emojis. So he says, fire commercial. Thanks Adidas for the love. And I had Ant-Man back the whole time, but I'll address this Monday on the show. Love the attitude though. Only thing I would say is get a better looking lesbian to read the receipts. And then he does the shrug and the laughing emojis. Now I'm going to say this. I don't think Anthony Edwards understands what he just did. Cameron is the master of pettiness. And for them to have that platform, you know, there was a time during the season, you know, Cameron's not lying. There was a time during the season they were giving Ant-Man his props, trying to give, you know, marketing ideas on how to market his shoes. There was a time where they sent him some shoes and they were like, Ant-Man sent you some shoes, this and that. And so for Adidas to do this commercial and and for Anthony Edwards to respond like that, let me tell you, Cameron is going to go ballistic. Okay, just that post alone shows me that he is about to go off on Anthony Edwards, and one thing comes to my mind that I feel like it comes to my mind like when I think about what needs to be said to Anthony Edwards after Monday's episode of It Is What It Is. Let's take a look.
Get off your ass and get in this car, boy. I don't know why you come down here messing with these people. Hurry up.
Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Anthony Edwards was completely in the wrong for his response to what Cameron said, just to say F buddy? Do you think that Cameron is going to take the high road? Do you think this is going to become a serious, situation? Ant-Man is about to become what Patrick Beverly was on that show. They were taking shots at Patrick Beverly, and I got a feeling that Cameron is not going to let this slide unless, Ant-Man calls him and, they work out the differences, but they done messed up messing with Cameron. So anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time here at V.S.O.P Sports Radio. Peace.